What's going on, y'all? So we back here with another episode. We got another interview with my guy, the King, Tyrone Johnson, Mr. Better Your Black Life. We back for round two. How you doing, bro?
Man, good day, King.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
already know we back at it.
How you feeling? How you been?
Man, I've been great, man. You know, day by day, living life, man. Just
So,
trying to stay focused.
so one thing. Well, my first question gonna be: we're gonna get into different few different topics, but one of the first questions I do want to ask, and I gotta ask you again: how you been, first and most, but where you at mentally today?
Oh man, mentally, man, I'm in a sound state of mind. You know, got good health. I'm just feeling great every day, man. Just trying to push through. You know,
Yes, sir.
just see the best of every day.
Yes, sir.
Take your time.
And so since the last time we spoke, I seen you've been busy, right? You got a lot going on. You missed the consistent.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're gonna talk about a few things. So I seen you went to Vegas, right? Your cousin got married. Congratulations to them.
Yeah,
You
man.
went out there. That was Valentine's Day weekend, right? You and your wife went out there for how long was y'all out there?
Oh, we stayed for like 5 days.
About 5 days, right? That's accurate. But while you was out there, we're gonna get into it. I seen you was in the mountains,
Yeah.
you was doing some running, still training, working out, getting your miles in, and y'all had a good time. So let's get into that. How was that for you? What was that
Man,
experience like?
that was my first time in Vegas. And man, it was just like a great experience just to see like the sceneries of the mountains, the air quality was different. It's just like it was like peace. When you out there just quietness, nothing. In the early morning, I was out there like 6:30.
For sure.
So it was like peace and security.
So was the time change? Did it affect you in any way?
Nah, not to me. My time don't change. So
Yeah.
I'm always different like in time zone.
Right.
So
And I
that's cool.
seen one thing I love though, bruh, is how your wife be out there with you. Like she was recording you while you doing your thing. Y'all was out there, and I'm sure off camera y'all had a nice little walk, a good time out there
Yeah.
too, just enjoying the view. But I love to see that. I seen y'all was out eating good. Did you hit the casinos while y'all was out there?
Yeah, in the club, we really don't be playing around with no casinos, though.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah,
we
for
like to
sure.
keep that money in the house.
I like that. I like that. Okay, so and another thing is too, right? So just like I said, Mr. Consistent, I see every day, and I'm talking about literally every day, y'all, damn near 7 days of the week. He either doing a pull up or push up. He doing his burpees. He got the dumbbells. He in the house training, or he in the gym, or he outside. And one thing I give you, bro, that even I know that I'm not even all the way there with is just the consistency with exercising every day, just locking in and being able to wake up every morning and just do it. So, what does that take for you to be able to be consistent, and how did you get to this point?
um, Basically, man, it's in yourself. That's what Better Your Black Life is about. Stand on what you want to do. Like you say you're gonna do something, write it down and just get it done. Like that's all you gotta do. It ain't no superpowers or nothing like that. It's just your mindset gotta be set. That's what you wanna do.
Right.
And yeah, some days you gonna feel like, damn man, I don't feel like doing it. But once you push and just get it done. Just do it. Like just start when you wanna do 5 push-ups, start 5 push-ups. Do it like that to get to 100. And then just keep on going.
Right.
And then you'll see. Then you can link in with good men too, and help you build your stamina up and be able to complete your goals that you want to do too. Then it becomes like a lifestyle. You're gonna be like, man, I can't wait to get up and work out.
Right. So for the people that might have them days, everybody said they want to start going to the gym, and they might start going, but then like you said, that day come after a hard workout, and you might be sore, or you might have that feeling of like, what's some recovery, and also too, just like a mental state for them people early on in their journey, right? Because you've been doing it for a minute, so you passed that point where you can push yourself. You only got to push yourself. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
routine at this point. But for the people that's trying to create that routine to get into that mind state for them days where they wake up and they just like, I don't feel like it. What would you say to them? What's some advice?
all right. So basically, first you gotta know what you're putting into your body. If you out partying, drinking, and everything, of course you ain't gonna want to get up and work out because you all foggy. But if you dedicated to eating right, start knowing what you're putting in, then you're gonna see the difference in your body. Your body gonna start telling you, all right, man, we need you to do that. You're gonna get all the signs within yourself.
Right.
That's why it's a self journey.
Right.
Then you add up people on your journey, but it's all in you. When you
Right.
want to change, it's gonna be you that want to change,
Right.
not nobody else.
Right.
You gonna see. You gonna,
Right.
hey man, I don't want to eat that. That made me feel bad.
Right.
I don't want to drink that because that make me not be able to do this.
Right.
You gonna see that. It's a
Right.
self journey.
Right.
So it ain't nobody else can tell you how to do
your own self is your greatest teacher, basically.
There you go.
So whatever your body is telling you, listen to your body, and then just make the adjustments, and then before you know it, it'll be routine.
There you go.
Solid. Okay. And also too, so we just had the blizzard, right?
Oh man.
We had the blizzard. And I seen you was out there. You got the big boy truck outside, and you was out there pushing. I seen the situation, what you're saying once again with your wife, right? You went outside, and somebody got stuck in the snow, and you took it upon yourself to just help them shovel out, get out. And she recorded you doing that, and you posted on your Instagram. And now my point in mentioning her and recording you is because if she didn't, we wouldn't have known that happened. That's just you, just out the kindness of your heart, not for no content, not you.
Yeah.
And just saying that, like. Now, of course, making good money out there too, getting them houses, helping driveways, but even outside of that, like even little things like that, I know working out ties into being able to do that physically. But what in you makes you want to go out and do stuff like that outside of just the money?
All right, so when the snow was coming, I was telling my sons, I was like, man, see, this is what we used to do back in the day, how to get extra money. So I was like, man, I'm about to just, come on, let's go outside and show them how it used to be done. So at that time when we was driving and I seen that person that was stuck, it was like, man, let me help them because they gonna keep sliding down the street. So that's how that happened. And then she just started recording. She always got my back like that, So when that day came when all the snow was out, I was like, come on, y'all gonna make some money. We gonna make some money. So then my good man, Two Turn, he posted all the flyers and marketed before the snow came. Man, our phones was ringing off the hook, man. Like,
And okay, so I do remember that he did have fly because he was marketing crazy too.
Yeah.
Shout out to bruh. He definitely was marketing crazy. I forgot about that. He had the flyers. So before the snow actually got here, y'all passed them out.
Yeah.
So once it got here,
we already
y'all
had
was
it
ahead
set.
of the game, so they know who to call. And that's free game for y'all.
Yeah,
so
man.
it's gonna snow again. So take that into consideration. Now that's free game right there.
Make the plan.
Yeah.
And then execute the.
Right.
That's what it was about.
And still was getting his workout in, out there helping people, and just like consistent, out there 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, still getting up early. And sometimes I see you might not, because you still post on your story, it might be 11, 12 o'clock. And you still up posting, but then you right back up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, like you ain't just do all this and you back at it. So nah, for sure. And all that, once again, ties into Better Your Black Life, being able to like physically do it, mentally staying consistent, and just, you put yourself in a position to be able to do these things consistently. Like you said, it ties to how you eat, your mindset, and just, wanting it. So nah, shout out to that. And next thing I want to talk about too is you posted on your story, you had a 10K month, right? So shout out to that, right? Because that's one thing when I study like the Myron Goldens and like even you, Andrews Tates, and the people that teach these courses on how to accomplish these things, that's one thing they talk about is a 10K month, right? And so to see you accomplish that and the network that you're involved in, what does it take for somebody to accomplish $10,000 a month?
Man, basically you gotta write down your plan and execute the plan. You gotta know what it takes to make the 10K. You gotta know what assets you need to put in place to make the money flow, how it needs to go. And that comes with learning how money flows. So that's a part of being in the real world. You get all access to all the knowledge that you need, man. It was the best thing I ever done. And that's how I'm making the 10Ks. And that's how I'm going to keep on rolling till I get to the millions. And then you're going to see we're going to be doing these videos. He going to be still with me. And we're going to keep on rolling. Because that's what it's about, man. Staying consistent and knowing what you want to do. And knowing how you want to put your money. Like, don't just get a good lump sum of money and then you don't know what to do with it. Right. You got to know how it's going to bring back more dollars. Your dollars work like workers and the soldiers. That's the army. Right. So you got to put them out. This dollar do that. That $5 make this. That $10 gonna make this. That 20 gonna do that, and then so on and so on. And that's how you make it monetized.
Right.
And a lot of us get lost with when we gain money. We think that's a lot when that's never enough. Right. So that's why you got to think like that way. So that comes again with your mindset. So all this is it starts with you eating right, staying consistent, being healthy, keeping this body charged, keeping the fuel, keeping your mind functioning right, And then when you acquire wealth and you start acquiring money, because this gonna come because you living in the way of the process of that. That's the track. That's the track that you running.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come that way.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody that y'all be watching and following that's millionaires doing the same thing. So
Right.
it must be the right
Right.
way to do.
Right.
So that's
Right.
how it goes.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I didn't mention this either, but I just thought about this as you were speaking because last time we spoke, you talked about investing in things that you like. So with the boats, you also went to firearms, and so I seen you spend a lot of time in these. I don't know if they're events or not.
Oh yeah.
Where you buy, you go with it, yeah, because you be having your glasses on
Yeah.
and you doing your thing.
We got one this weekend.
So what what does pique your interest about firearms, right? Because and then another thing is too, I wanted to mention too with the 10K a month, we're talking about legally, right? And the point of mentioning that is that this to go to show that you can make 10K a month doing something legal if you stay down with it and stay consistent. And like he said, use your money as a tool and not just getting money and want to buy material things and waste it, put it in places so it can work for you, right? But yeah, so what got you into wanting to purchase firearms and because you have a real love for it.
Yeah.
And you go about it the right way.
Well, what started me with the firearms was that I thought that I could never get legally armed and stuff because I had gun charges in my past. But God made it work. So I was like, man, I'm taking it to the level. Man, I'm gonna start learning all this. I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna start collecting. That's what I went at. So then, man, once I got around those people, the energy just went like that. They start telling you stuff, man, get this, get this. Then it's like a whole different world with this gun stuff.
Right.
And then you're like, man, I could do that. I could make money doing that.
And that's another a gem.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of people. Yeah. Do you know who Derek Grace is? You know who that is?
No, tell me who that is.
Derek Grace is he's another version of what you said you in the free world. He does sort of like the same thing. So he has, I don't know if he still does it, but in the past he had these private groups you had to pay for, and he has like lectures and courses that teaches you about because he lives in Florida.
Okay.
And he does real estate. He owned his own gun store. What else does he do? And he just basically just teach a bunch of different ways to make money.
Okay.
And his main thing was taking the knowledge because he said he quit his job, got a whole bunch of tattoos on his face, and he just thought he became independent. And all the knowledge that he accumulated over time, he just started teaching it, and he been applying it as well. So the same thing like you're doing and what Andrew Tate teaches is he does. And one of the things he said a minute ago, why he opened a gun store, because he put all these firearms, and he didn't realize until he got it, even with gold, versus like putting diamonds in your watches and stuff, he invested in gold because it appreciates over time versus depreciates. And he teaches the same thing. So you saying that just triggered that thought, like it's definitely value in guns. I'm not gonna act like I know how it works. I ain't really too into it, but it's definitely correct. But now, for the better part, right? You say you want to talk about some things you got to look for the people to look forward to moving into the summer, right? You got some stuff coming up, right?
Yeah,
and I'm gonna let you explain and get into it because y'all don't forget, this is Mr. Better Your Black Life. That is the name of his organization. That's what he promotes, and it all ties into just us as black men, just bettering ourselves, do everything like he said, the way you eat, your mentality, your network, just fitness, knowledge, gaining information, and just being a stand-up individual, being a king of society. So what are some things that the people that you got coming forward during the summer that they can look forward to?
All right, this summer, man, we're gonna be doing every weekend. We're gonna be running the bridge, Woodrow Wilson Bridge. We're gonna be taking like that's 6 miles, so that's probably like a 10K little there. We're gonna be doing those. We're gonna be having group sessions, working out. My man Two Turn gonna lead that. Burpees, everybody, you know how they do. They get real active. We'll have things for the women because the women can get active too. So we're gonna be just giving out information about networking. People that want to build their business, we're gonna be able to network with other people that can help you build your business. It's gonna be like workshops going on. I'm gonna have events where you can bring your kids out. I'm gonna team up with my good man Trey. You already know what we doing. We got that Suitland Peace Walk coming. We got so much going on. Madness, you know how we do. So we're gonna just link up and let all these kings show that we can do much together as a union and stand as one And what's the new name for this podcast, King?
Strength in numbers.
That's what we working with.
Yes, sir.
So tie it all together and let's get it done. 2026, man. That's what we coming for.
And so, okay, let's dive deeper into that, right? So
Yeah.
you said the Wilson Bridge, and that's every weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Now we might pick it one Saturday, one Sunday. Depends on how the weather is and how everybody feel coming out.
And how would they be able to sign up?
Oh, it's not a sign up. You just come. You want to see the post? I'm gonna post it on my page.
Oh, so it's all welcome.
Everybody welcome.
There's no limit.
No limit. No, nothing.
Okay,
and we'll have the people that can do experience that's running. That's gonna be in their own. So you don't gotta be fit to come out. You can come walk. You can ride a bike. You can come out and enjoy yourself, man. It's gonna be a good atmosphere.
Okay, and you also said something about workshops, right? Do you know specifically what these workshops are going to include?
Well, basically how the structure, how I want to have it is that we have people that are in certain fields that others are trying to get into. Like you, for instance, you're going to be there, you can coach another one that's trying to come up with, let them know about the cameras, let them know about the lighting, things like that. Ones that's trying to get on their fitness journey, that one need to know about nutrition, have someone there talking good about that. So people that's on the vegan line, that's trying to have people talk like that. Like just everybody that I network that does what I know that they do, they can get their platform out. So we can all just, everybody got the knowledge that needs to be shown to each other. That's what it's about.
Nah, facts. And then we're going to record all of that. It's going to be content as well.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Okay, what else?
I think, man, we pretty much wrapped it up because we hit each point. Just keep on watching. That's what they gotta do. Just keep on watching.
Nah, for sure. I want to ask you one more question though, right? Because you a walking gym, right?
All right.
I don't want to wrap this up too soon because it's a lot of information that come with you. And matter of fact, I'm gonna let you close out like this. How about that? It's not even gonna be a question. I'm gonna let you just, flow. But I love for people to leave out with one message to the world, one thing you want to get off your chest. Act like you're talking to an individual who just needs some clarity. What you feel like the state of the world is in right now from what you see in your perspective. So just leave off with one thing you want to tell anybody, man and woman, child, grandparents.
All right, man, I say like this. First of all, I want to speak to the young men that's out here. You are a king. Just know that. You're a king. Don't let nobody tell you nothing else. And what you want to do in life is what you got to put into the universe. You know that you want to be a rapper. You know that you want to be an actor. Look into a good, positive role model and see what took them to get to the place that they want to be. That's how they got there. Or you don't know what you want to do. You want to be an entrepreneur. Use this tool right here. And you can find everything you need to know. And just start like that. And gradually everything going to fall in place. You got to just put the footwork. A lot of them don't want to put the footwork in. They just want everything, give it to them. And it don't come like that. So you can't get it off the quick way. It don't last that long. I've been there, done that. The hard work makes it last. So that's the thing I got to give to them because they got to understand that, man. You want to play with them guns, you need to do it the right way. It's fun with playing with them, but man, you ain't got to harm people to play with guns.
Right.
So then you got to get the training that you need to know how to shoot them guns. So they don't understand that. So that's what we here to try to show them, man. And that's why I know the reason why I picked the guns, because I know a lot of the young kings like to play with them guns. But if you do it the right way, man, you be behind them semi-automatics all the time. You get paid to do that. So that's what they got to understand, man. See the bigger picture. Ain't about just shooting each other. It's about building and uplifting the next man. Because you don't know that the one that you killed or something happened to, he probably had the good mindset to help you become a millionaire.
Right.
But the dreams are gone.
Right.
So, man, just think before you do things. That's all I'm saying. Leave them with that. Use your head more.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. So once again, this Tyrone Johnson. This is Mr. Better Your Black Life. Y'all go support. Y'all go tap in. Y'all go follow. Y'all take these words of wisdom and just apply it. And my fault, bro. I know we said we about to close, but my mind is like a computer. You said something earlier about, and I just want you to give one simple thing. you said all millionaires do the same thing, right? And you just explained it in what you just said. But I just want to make sure that nothing gets, because sometimes when you saying something it's so simple. It seems, or not even simple. It's so cliche. It seems like it's just, oh, everybody say the same thing, but it's just truth in it. That's why everybody's saying
Yeah.
the same thing, because it's the truth. But what is one thing, or even however much you want to say, that you said like all millionaires do the same thing that people might not understand? Even with you saying something as simple as anything fast don't last. Like if you want it, you gotta, you gotta do the hard work, because that's what's going to make it last. It's going to make you appreciate it. But and then also, it's not going to be given to you. That's another thing people get confused. They just feel like somebody's going to give them a handout, and that's what they're looking for, versus just building something on their own. But what is something, last thing, and I swear we done, that you could say, like, oh, you say all millionaires do the same thing. What is one thing you could say?
Treat everything the same way. If you want to be great and waking up and washing your face. You want to be great and learn how to tie your shoe. This starts when you're a kid. When you want to be great, make your bed up. You ain't gotta go to jail to learn how to make your bed up. That's where it starts at. It starts in the inner side, and everything you do inside projects on the outside. That's what I mean about the road to being riches and the road. That's how it starts. It starts when you're young, and then you keep on learning. You keep on getting the tools. You keep building and building and building. And once you step out on that front porch, you got everything that you need. Now, if you was grown up without the tools, this is for the ones that need the tools. That's why there are people like us that come back and tell you that you can change, that you can do this. This is what you got to cut off, and this is what you got to do to move forward. But you got to want it. It's not going to just come to you. That's what it means by staying focused and dedicated. Because motivation going to fade out. Discipline never fades. So the discipline starts with continuing doing.
That consistency. Oh, so I'm going to break it down in layman's terms, what you just said, how I took it, right? The value is in you, right? So when you building tools and you building skills and you staying consistent and you got that discipline and you do everything great, not just pick and choose what's going to be great and not depends on who's watching.
Yeah.
You do it all the time, no matter who's watching. And another thing I want to say to that too, if anybody's watching, God is always watching. You can't trick God. A lot of y'all be trying to finesse y'all away because y'all can trick humans, but God sees everything. And that's why you don't get the things you feel like you deserve, because you're being slick or trying to be. But to tie all that in, the value is in you. So the better you get at your craft, the more skills you, or more accolades you accomplish or gain, that increases your value. So like with you went from a beginner, I don't know what it's called, I think a journeyman, to now you a master. So now your work is getting done faster. You can do certain things by yourself now. You can do it quicker because you got the tools now, and you gained the knowledge to be able to move the way you do with the electric work. But all in all, the time that you put in, the 10,000 plus hours, now that you a master, and it ties into anything you want to do, you put them 10,000 hours in, increase your value, and you are the money. And it's that simple. And there we go. There we have it. So once again, it's Tyrone Johnson. It's a Strength in Numbers. Yes, sir.
Oh, dang. My bad, cutting you off. Damn, we had to edit that part.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Because I wanted to tell them it's levels to everything. Everything starts at the levels. That's why they go through pre-K, first grade, second grade, third. If you put your mind open, life is the same way. After you get out of 12th grade, you still got to make levels. You still got to keep going. Yeah, so on and so on. So that's all it is, man. Strength in numbers.
Yes, sir. And this once again, y'all, this Mr. Better Your Black Life. This Tyrone Johnson. This Strength in Numbers, and we closing out. Thank you so much, King.